The last thing is typical meals. So we want to look and see on our children's plate what is ideal. I think this is a little bit off. I found this graphic, but the way I look at it is, you have a protein, veggies, and a fat. And I will include a fruit occasionally, but that's not the main part of the meal. So it's veggies, protein, fat, and water. And typically fat is either nuts, almonds, or avocado, something like that, and water. Lastly, we learned about food packaging and how these food packaging is an absolute advertising masterpiece. And really, they're designed to deceive us with a healthy promise and then distract us from the unhealthy truths that are hidden on the back in the labels. So how do we read labels, right? We went over this example where we have classic glaze versus baked glaze. And the first thing we did is we looked at the packaging and we said, okay, classic versus baked, which one looks and feels healthier, right? And it was baked. Then what we did is we looked on the nutritional facts on the back, how much calories, fat, cholesterol, things like that. Baked still had it until the moment of truth, and this is always the moment of truth, is when we take a look at the ingredient list. Ingredients tell us what's really happening in the food. And most people only look at the front of the package to make that purchase decision. But in order to make an informed decision, we need to be looking at all three all the time. And, you need to be in the grocery store reading the labels, reading everything that you're putting in the cart, because the front of the package, for the most part, lies. And we have a really quick guideline, and that's less ingredients, the better. And if you can pronounce them, that's what we're looking for. So not a lot of different chemicals and things like that. All right, next we took a round the world tour, exploring some of the really fun ingredients that are banned around the world, yet, I don't know, for some reason, they're still 100% legal in the United States. So we have ingredients that are used as flame retardants, industrial floor protectors, ingredients used in yoga mats and tires and electronics and couches and the soles of our sneakers. Ingredients that if you're caught using them as food ingredients, you'll get 15 years in prison. Ingredients linked to cancer, autism, developmental delays, birth defects, asthma, allergies. Like, I could literally spend the entire night just like going down the list of all these things that these ingredients cause, but I won't do that. Let's just move right on. But it's interesting because we let our kids eat and drink them all the time, and then we sit back and we go, I wonder why their bodies and brains aren't functioning properly, optimally. It's probably not the best thing for our kids' sensitive systems. Can you guys see how that would be extremely harmful? Yeah. All right, then we took a look at toxins, MSG, fake sugars like aspartame, food dyes, toxins in our other household products like shampoos and lotions and things like that. And one of the most scary, which is the major issues with our water supply. Now, I'm not going to get into too much detail here. I just want to hit a few points. One is that big food and chemical companies pump our food with toxins that cause major issues in our children, okay? And we can avoid the majority of these toxins and help heal our children just by making better choices, right? If we decide to buy laundry detergent that isn't full of chemicals that affect our kids' system, then, if we buy food that is not going to affect them, then that's the choices that we can make and make a huge impact. I know this may sound harsh, but I'm going to say it anyway, okay? Choosing to let your child consume these foods that have toxins and things like that directly impacts their sensitivities, their ability to learn, their ability to grow, their ability to socialize, and their ability to reach their potential. You are not helping them, you're not showing them love by treating them with poison, okay? This is misguided way of thinking, and it can cause irreversible harm. And I know that, you know, you read the love languages, and I know for me that was really big, is that I want to show them love by giving comfort food and things like that, because that's the way I was showed love. But the reality is it's just a messed up way of thinking, and we need to retrain our brain. So up next, I have a very special treat for you guys. And Christine, I did see you raise your hand. We'll get to you in a second, right after we get done with Tiffany. And if you have a question, you can just put it in the chat bar directly to me, and I will answer it.